society, but the global society. On this historic day, marking the 60th anniversary of Malcolm X's assassination, we formally request that the President declassify Malcolm X files. Just as he said in his executive order, existence of the day, that is beyond me. But based on what we have learned in investigating these claims for our lawsuit on behalf of Malcolm X's estate, we are confident that these records will show that there was a deep state in the 1950s and the 1960s with J. Edgar Hoover at the helm that targeted American citizens, and specifically they targeted African American leaders like Martin Luther King, like Fred Hampton, like Huey Newton, and of course, they targeted Malcolm X. These records will lay that bare. And so, in this instance, more than any others, Ilyasah and family members of Malcolm X are fighting day in and day out for justice for their father. 60 years later, they're still fighting. The American people are deserving of knowing the truth of the federal government's targeting of Malcolm X and the ultimate cover-up to ensure his family and the American people could never seek justice for the wrongs committed. These dastardly deeds need to be revealed to the public as a teachable moment so we can do everything we can in our power to prevent the targeting of American citizens by our own government. Again, I repeat, the American people deserve transparency and truth. There is no longer a national interest to not have these records released. And we ask that these records be declassified and released in their entirety without further delay. Before we take some of your questions, Malcolm X's daughter, Ilyasah Tobias, will address you. Ilyasah.
I'm only going to support what and Crump just said. We are only asking for the declassification of our father's records, along with President John F. Kennedy, Robert F. Kennedy, and of course, Dr. Reverend Martin Luther King.
Thank you, Ilyasah. Are there any questions?